Hey, Varia Blast, how you doing? I watched the documentary linked to Lake of Fire, and I gotta say, I wasn't that impressed. Can anyone say propaganda? I think it totally misrepresents the debate. They seem to have looked for the most extreme pro-life and pro-choice people that they could find, and then they present that to you like that's the debate. Pick your side, as if these two groups are all there is. It's a classic false dichotomy. And the religious people that they found are particularly extreme. Some guy's talking about killing homosexuals, someone's talking about a theocracy and killing blasphemers. But what's that got to do with anything? What's that got to do with the debate? I think the idea is that you're so offended by these guys that you jump to the other side. I don't know about the United States, but in the UK I know several doctors that won't perform abortions. Indeed, a large number of doctors won't perform abortions, and these are highly educated, reasonable people, not at all crazy bigots. So it misrepresents the debate completely, and it tries to get people to jump without thinking. On the one side you've got religious people. Some guy in the movie says he does whatever the Pope tells him. Someone on the other side says it's a woman's rights issue, so they would support it whatever. Neither of these people are thinking for themselves. Also, the logic around the abortion debate is so flaky. In the movie, Alan Dershowitz, supposedly an intelligent lawyer, says something like, "At 3 months inside my wife was a living, breathing human being." Okay. And then he says, "And that's because we decided we wanted a baby." How dumb is that? As if how he feels affects the biological reality. It's pure postmodernism. If I feel it's human, then it's human. It's a nonsense. That's all I can remember from the movie. Other things in this debate that really tick me off. The way that rape gets chucked in there. What if the woman got raped? Fine, I can make an exception, have an abortion. What about when a woman's life is on the line due to medical complications? Fine, have an abortion. It's this rights language that gets me. It's my body, it's my right. What about the right to life? And that's the conflict, isn't it? Two ethics in tension: personal autonomy and the value of human life, because of this crazy situation that every single person that's ever lived started off inside a woman. But that's how it is. And I don't like it when people present regular abortion, so not rape, not medical complications. They represent it as a choice between the mother and the fetus, so the mother's right wins, clearly. But what they never mention is the choice is asymmetric. The woman loses something, the unborn loses everything. So that, where's the logic? They don't mention that, do they? They don't mention that. And I particularly dislike late-term abortion. What changes in one day that makes killing it legal one day, murder the next? Nothing's changed, or very little's changed. And people get upset about what happens in China. A baby girl is born, wrong sex, throw her in the garbage. People are outraged, but the same people will campaign for late-term abortion. Where's the logic? And what really pisses me off is when people try and reduce the abortion debate to a woman's rights issue. No, it isn't. I appreciate that women are profoundly affected by this, but sorry, it's bigger than that. This is about what it means to be human, when we value a human life and when we don't, and we all own that discussion. Yeah, okay. Thanks for listening.